I would like to take this now in these closing moments to the highest level of synthesis. You as the stakeholders, as the ones with a vested interest in the outcome of our conversations, have named 3 things that you need. 3 requests is what I'm hearing from you, what our team has heard, and what the steering committee of this effort has heard. And as I begin to talk about this, I'd like to invite the steering committee members, the representatives, to come forward, please, and stand with me here as we may have some final reflections and thoughts about the steering committee's commitment to responding to your requests and needs. McDonald's, JBS, Cargill, Intervet, WWF. Who am I forgetting? Got it? Exactly, West Arkansas. Exactly, sir. So, what are these 3 needs? 1, you have asked to come together again. You need help to continue this engagement. You've started something, you don't want it to end. But you can't do that on your own. You need the help of all of us to make sure that we're able to engage further on the ground at the regional level, local, and global as we see fit. 2, you need help telling your story and sharing your story. Documenting what we've done here, bringing in new information to bear, sharing insights and best practice through virtual networks and the like, bringing the education sector into this puzzle, and helping you to tell your story. And 3, you are asking for support to continue to develop and strengthen new and existing partnerships. You can't do that all by yourselves individually. You depend on your collaboration with others. You need those 3 things. That's what I've heard. And so now what I'd like to do is ask PDEX from Walmart to start us off just with a brief response on behalf of the full steering. Put up the slide, please, and turn it to you, Pete.
Merrick, thank you very much. Once again, I'm humbled to be up here with the amount of people that we've got up here. But I'll start out by saying that this conference really gives Walmart the chance to strengthen our relationships with our suppliers and their suppliers deeper in the supply chain. And it really lets us begin the dialogue with our organizations that are interested in providing sustainable solutions. But sustainability really works for Walmart. And we look at our own operations with reducing waste, becoming even more sustainable and efficient. It allows us to sell more sustainable products that really has unlocked enormous hidden opportunities to make us a better company, not only for our customers, but our shareholders and really the world. Collaborating across the supply chain to foster innovation and increase transparency has always been a priority for Walmart and Sam's Club. And by making sustainable practices of beef producers and suppliers a factor in our buying decisions across our 8,500 global locations, we believe Walmart and Sam's Club can provide market access needed to make this effort a very successful operation.
And as you add your comments, if you might reflect also on the thoughts we put together this morning as well.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Johnson from McDonald's Worldwide Supply Chain. You heard my colleague kick our session off here Monday, Bob Langert, and Bob and I have the privilege of co-sharing a spot on the steering committee. So a couple thoughts from a reflection side. First of all, I just want to take a step back, and when this conference was being put together, it's pretty awesome to think that we're all here, all key stakeholders in the beef arena, everyone, including NGOs. And, that's pretty powerful in itself. And there's no doubt in my mind, this is a watershed event. It depends on what we do with it after that, which I'll get into in a second, but this is a watershed event, and it's really pretty powerful when you think about the open dialogue that we've had with key stakeholders across the beef sectors, as well as, looking at the full potential, the real potential of the beef industry when it comes to sustainability. But I have a word of caution. And here's my caution. When you think about all the brain power that I have seen and the great passion, the knowledge, the experience that's in this room, I mean, it's pretty powerful. I know I had the privilege of not only hearing all the presentations, but being out in a breakout room yesterday on greenhouse gases as well as safety and nutrition. The answers were all there. The answers were all there. However, we all know we can't do it alone, and that's the thing that we need to keep thinking about. So 3 words keeps on coming back to me: consumer confidence, sustainability. Reverse it: sustainability, consumer confidence. And I think that's where we're going to need your help. We can look at, I know on behalf of McDonald's, we're committed to this. I know my fellow steering committee colleagues are as well. We talked about it throughout the process as well as this morning. And we will continue that global framework. Where we're going to need your help is as we get it down to the action points, as we get it down to the regional side. We need your continued support. We need your continued leadership to make it real. So you have our commitment. We will continue with that. It'll be transparent. We'll keep that dialogue open, but we're going to need your help to take it to the next level, which will result in us all selling safe, high quality, great tasting, sustainable beef that's going to create a bigger demand for everybody throughout the section. So thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to go back about 1 year ago. I got a telephone call from McDonald's suggesting this event. And my thoughts then were, there are so many misunderstandings out there. There are so many things that we are doing in the beef industry. Here I represent not only JBS as a packer, but also many ranchers. I'm a rancher myself. And I had a degree of, I was a little bit angry. I wanted to say many things because I felt that there were too many misunderstandings out there and that we needed to come together, organize our thoughts, and firstly, get rid of the misunderstandings before we started progressing. And I'm absolutely proud to be here today and to see so many ranchers, so many packers, so many retailers, so many food service companies coming together. And I think we've done what I set out to do when I spoke with Jessica from McDonald's a year ago. We've gotten rid of so many misunderstandings, and that's fantastic. We're moving forward here with everybody through the chain to start moving, to start progressing, developing, doing new things from now onwards. But I think it was really important to get rid of some of the misunderstandings, and I think all of us need to go out from this event here today and propagate the fact that we have understood ourselves as to the misunderstandings. We need to move beyond those now, and we need just to continue this process of better consumer awareness of all the things we do, of all the sustainable practices that we already have. I thought it was interesting that the NCBA president, when he spoke here, he said, when I saw what was demanded of me, I realized I was doing all of that already. So, many, many things we are doing already, but we need to continue to bring the customers to a greater awareness of everything we are doing. And basically what we need to do is to recover a lot of the consumer confidence that we've lost through many misunderstandings. And we need to grow our consumer base, which is the economy around which all our business will grow and all our practices will improve. Thank you all very much.
Thank you all. This morning I was taking a look at some of the business cards from people that we've had conversations with since this conference has started. And I think it was very telling. A lot of cards from people, from NGOs, from different companies, from different organizations, different researchers and academics. A very, very diverse range of people, and those are conversations that would not have taken place if we not come to this conference and put this all together. And I hope that all of you have the same experience, that you've made some new contacts, learned some things, identified some tools that you can use in the future. One of the things that's became apparent too, I think a common thread of things that we've heard from people is that we've identified just how long and steep the learning curve is on sustainability. It's extremely complex. There's a lot of work to do. But to put it into perspective, that curve may be long, but the time frame is not. We speak rather cavalierly, I think, about the additional 3 billion people who are coming to dinner in the next 30 to 40 years. Since this conference started, 600,000 of them arrived. Before some of you get home, more than 1 million will have arrived. So, this isn't a then-now thing. This is going on as we speak. So science and technology, which is what our business is a critical role. 70% of this increased production is going to need to come from technology. So we need to incorporate that, as a new subject, expand our reach into the scientific community, get more students involved, move forward, a lot of research and development, and a lot more collaboration. And again, I want to thank you all for coming here and working very hard. A lot of things done, a lot on our plate to do. We have to break this into manageable parts. And because of some of our collaboration, we need to look at what those parts are and make sure that those don't have unintended consequences, to other stakeholders that are here. Thanks again.